Welcome back. You're watching CNN News 18 with me, Griha. We are now getting some more breaking news on the broadcast, and this is after Arvind Kejriwal questioned the Election Commission of India. Now the Election Commission has hit back as it is posted on Twitter, on social media platform X, and this is what the post is reading. I'm quoting from it. The three-member commission collectively noted repeated deliberate pressure tactics to malign ECI in Delhi elections as if it is a single-member body and decided to have constitutional restraint, observing such outbursts with sagacity, stoically, and not to be swayed by such insinuations. This is the latest reaction by the Election Commission of India. This is over charges by Arvind Kejriwal claiming that the workings of the ECI need to be looked upon as they are politically driven. Now, my colleague Arunima is with us on the broadcast. Arunima, ECI is completely putting out its statement and saying that these are insinuations and the Election Commission doesn't want to be swayed by it or respond to it, and yet this particular tweet.
Yes, so they want to put it out on record that all the allegations that have been made by the political parties, the Election Commission is not ignoring it. They are well aware of the kind of political insinuation that is being made, but because of the constitutional position that the Election Commission of India has, they are refraining from getting into a tutu meme on political divide between the ruling side and the opposition. What is really triggering this outburst? If you recall, from this morning onwards, Atishi, who's the Chief Minister of Delhi, she's put out tweets against the Election Commission of India questioning why there is an FIR against her. There has been FIR and counter FIRs between Atishi and Mr. Bidhuri, who's contesting from Kalkaji. His nephew has also been accused of violating the Representation of People's Act. So there is an FIR, counter FIR between these two candidates of Kalkaji. Earlier, when the Election Commission's team, the Swift Action team, had reached Kapurthala House where Bhagwant Mann was residing, there were again tweets put out by Bhagwant Mann saying, why is the ECI doing this to us? So repeated allegations by the Aam Aadmi Party-led opposition here, the India opposition, the ruling side here in Delhi, saying that the Election Commission is acting in a biased manner. So why this tweet has been put out is for ECI, which cannot defend itself, but at the same time say that what you're doing is eroding the basis that Election Commission has as far as credibility is concerned. Even in his press conference, CEC Rajiv Kumar had made this a point when he addressed the press, saying you are essentially discouraging the young voter by vitiating this entire democratic process atmosphere.
Right, Arunima, thank you so much for that. In fact, do stay on with us. We also have our colleague Pallavi on the broadcast now. Pallavi, after the outbursts that have come by way of other members of the opposition like Rahul Gandhi in the parliament yesterday, and what is now recently been put out in the form of a tweet by both the Delhi Chief Minister Atishi and Arvind Kejriwal, is it fast turning out to be how they are claiming that EC has become fair game and EC is now chosen to respond to that?
Yeah, I think it's one thing which marks most elections after elections. But if you look at the Delhi elections alone, right from day one, there have been lots of allegations which have been made on the working of the EC, whether it is in terms of bogus voters or the voters list being fudged and being subservient to the BJP or to the central government. And then every day on a daily basis, we are seeing many allegations which have been made on the Election Commission of using its offices to target its political opponents of the BJP, whether it's AAP and to a certain extent the Congress. In fact, as late as yesterday, you saw Rahul Gandhi talk about the Election Commission and it's working about fudging voters as far as Maharashtra is concerned. I think EC on the eve of voting taking place in the national capital wants to set the record straight that it's not a single man body. It is something which is very much constitutional, follows the rules of the game, and this kind of constant targeting and questioning of the Election Commission is absolutely unfair. It wants to set the record straight also and also put these kind of concerns at rest in the mind of the voters that it's a level playing field and no unsubstantiated charges should be accepted.
Right, Pallavi and Arunima, thank you so much for that. In fact, staying with our focus on Delhi as it goes to polls tomorrow. Now, Aam Aadmi Party National Convener Arvind Kejriwal has blamed the EVMs, and he's now announced that Aam Aadmi Party has developed a website to ensure the integrity of electronic voting machines ahead of the upcoming Delhi elections. According to Arvind Kejriwal, this particular website is designed to track and monitor voting machines to prevent any tampering or discrepancies in the election process. He's also urged Delhi voters to use the platform to report any suspicious activity that's pertaining to EVMs, promising transparency and accountability. Meanwhile, the BJP has hit back at Arvind Kejriwal and accused him of doing drama before elections.
मैं दिल्ली की जनता को कहना चाहता हूं कि मेरे को सूत्रों से पता चला है कि मशीनों से ये 10% वोट की गड़बड़ कर सकते हैं। देना, इतना जम के वोट देना, एक एक झाड़ू का वोट डालने के लिए निकलना चाहिए कि अगर हमारी 15% की लीड हो गई तो 5% से जीत जाएंगे, 10% के ऊपर की लीड दे देना हर जगह। इतना जम के वोट डालना कि इनकी मशीनों के ऊपर हम जीत जाएं। एहतियात के तौर पे हमने एक वेबसाइट बनाई है। महाराष्ट्र और हरियाणा के चुनावों से जो सीख मिली उससे हमने ये तय किया है कि 5 तारीख की रात को इस वेबसाइट के ऊपर हर पोलिंग बूथ की ये 6 जानकारी हम उस वेबसाइट पे डाल देंगे ताकि मशीनों से छेड़छाड़ ना की जा सके।